Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Coach and Nick here at Echo Base Network. We're really excited about finally being able to watch the Book of Boba Fett. We're going to watch season 1, episode 1 right now. It just dropped today. These are the highlights of our reaction. If you'd like to watch the entire episode along with us, head over to our Patreon today. And without further ado, here we go. Let's see what this show is all about.
Yeah, oh man, I hope this is good. I'm kind of nervous.
I am too.
That looks like a still image from Return of the Jedi.
Camino? Nightmares.
He's having dreams. Flashback.
Now that is dope. Oh!
That's the old armor.
Slowly digested.
Oh, that looks gross.
Dude, this is freaking...
What? A stormtrooper? What's a stormtrooper doing in there? Ah, Jabba's sail barge. It looks like that thing's been sitting there a while. Luke Skywalker was there, wrecking folks.
All right, so I got to say, the first 3 minutes of this, I'm all in. Look, those are real old school Jawas.
Yeah. Man, he just got punked by them Jawas like a little Bia.
Days after Luke's attack on Jabba's palace.
Because it does show him with that gaffy stick when he first shows up in Mando. So far, we haven't got a whole lot of talking. It's mainly been music and scenery.
Give that man a drink.
Yeah, really.
So he's still having flashbacks. That's in the back to tank. He's dreaming.
Running out in the desert in the middle of the night. I'm getting a Cabal feel from Mortal Kombat. I mean, he is kind of at a disadvantage having a stick.
He's weak.
And, yeah. New suit design is pretty badass.
I love it. Also love the 8D8 in the background.
Yeah, 8D8.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Leader of the Trandoshan family, protectors of the city center.
To pay him.
Oh, this ain't gonna go over well.
I'm
the crime lord. He's supposed to pay me.
Shall I kill him?
Does not look like a Twi'lek. Oh, I hate the Gamorrean guards in this. Return of the Jedi Gamorrean guards were a lot cooler.
There should be like way more of them. Uh-oh.
Max Rebo. Palm trees. I got one of those in my house. They have those on Tatooine. What up, girl?
Welcome to the sanctuary. Would you care to partake? Huh. Yours looks
Those
shinier
Rebel
than mine.
credits or New... It's got to be... Well, no, that'd be New Republic. Well, they're not trying to kill him using those freaking stun batons.
Let's go.
That guy didn't get far. It's like they hired some parkour guys right here for this scene. Yeah, I guess she only needs one alive. This little kid stand person is like treating Boba Fett like
They're gonna
like
give
a
him
little pet.
They're gonna break the gaffy stick in half and be like, tryouts. Like
Yeah. What I got here?
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru were still burning.
Yeah. What, they're leaving? I figured they'd go over there and get some of the water. Yeah. And that, with armor, without armor, there ain't no way Boba Fett couldn't take that little kid sand person with a stick. Freaking
I bet
dragon?
this is like some kind of live monster or something. They
Yeah.
gotta have some drama. Nailed it. Is it one of those things from the prequels? No.
It's Goro. He's dead.
Oh, There we go. Boba's that new Mike Tyson punching bag.
Yeah. So that chain got spikes on it?
Just like how Jabba died.
Yeah.
Boba's like, I'm not a prisoner anymore, kid. Giving them some water. Let's go. He killed the Kraken.
Yeah.
That's he's going to be accepted by them. That's how he gets the gaffy stick. He'll be one of them for a little while.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
Well, that's it. So, wow. So this is our review of the episode. Thank you for watching the highlights, and Patreon members, thank you for watching the entire episode with us.
Yep.
So my initial thoughts, it was a good episode. I liked it. I guess the negative for me, or my biggest concern, is they've established him as a crime lord just starting out, and we only have 6 episodes left.
Yeah, and like he's like a noob.
Yeah, he's a noob. He's healing. He's not at full strength. I do like the flashback scenes. I thought the flashback to the Sarlacc was extremely well done.
That was the best part of the episode for me, I think, except for seeing a stormtrooper down there.
I loved it. Because
I did not like that at all. Mainly just because there's no explanation for why there's a stormtrooper there. I think it would have been a lot cooler to see like Weequay and Claytu and Claytu Skiffguard and some other Jabba's people that fell down there with him at the same time, not a stormtrooper.
Right.
I thought that was kind of lame.
I didn't think it was lame at all. It was fine with me. It does make sense to see some of the other people that we actually saw fall into the Sarlacc. No stormtroopers were there, but with Jabba the Hutt being the crime lord, the chance that the Sarlacc has eaten a stormtrooper is probably pretty high if Jabba's been there for so long.
That's just when you start getting into mystery box stuff. Like, I mean, you could literally do that with anything and just be like, well, it could just be this, I mean, you could just kind of make up. It would have made sense from what we've seen previous to what we see in there when he's in there. Seeing a stormtrooper, like if we would have seen a Hoth snow beast in there, like, how did he get in there? Well, maybe somebody just took one off a Hoth and then he just.
I don't think that's even close to being the same thing as a stormtrooper. They're all over the place, I mean, they're at Mos Eisley and everything, but that's fine. You didn't like it.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me at all. So what else about it?
My only really nitpicks, I liked the episode from start to finish for the most part. I thought it was a good episode. My only nitpicks was the stormtrooper being in there, in the Gamorrean guards. I hate the Gamorrean guards in this. Like if you look at an image from these Gamorrean guards next to Return of the Jedi Gamorrean guards, I mean, it's not even the same. Like not even kind of, other than just having a pig snout and some teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, the hands, the body, like everything is completely different. I absolutely hate them in this show. I wish I can understand if them not wanting to go back to those foam suits, that were probably to today's standards probably pretty cheesy, but they could have maybe designed the suits better, but kept the same look. I had the same complaint when they showed up in Mando season 2 when they were in that ring fighting. I was like, that's just two dudes in a ring. I had the same complaint then. those are really the only two things that I think stand out to me in the entire episode that I really didn't like. I'm gonna have to watch it again to see if I notice anything else. But just off the top of my head, those are really the only two nitpicks I have on the entire episode.
Well, I thought it was kind of weird. I didn't really like the Boba being led by a Tusken child. I didn't think that was conceivable. There's no way that a child, you know,
with a stick
can hold off two adults,
Yeah.
and that was proven. Based on what happened. I do like the fact that Boba is going to be taken in by the Tuskens. I think that we'll get, I don't know how many more flashbacks we're going to get. We'll probably get a couple more in the next episode with the Tuskens.
Mhm.
And I think it's coming, Nick, that we're eventually going to get a flashback to Bespin. I think that'll happen.
That would be awesome.
That'll be really cool, but I think that's going to be more towards the end of the season, maybe the last episode. I'm calling that now. We'll get like a Han Solo and Carbonite kind of deal, which will be really neat. So I think on the whole, I was happy with it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to the next episode. It's good to have live action Star Wars again. I will say that. So what do you want to give it?
Something else I just thought of that I did not like was the Rodian's voice, like the way he sounds. It doesn't sound anything like Greedo did, or even similar. It sounds completely different.
Well, it is the same language. It's just a different tone.
Yeah, it just sounds completely different.
The words that the Rodian was saying wasn't different at all. It was Greedo a female? I know he was played by a female, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it was a he. I'm not 100% on that, but I'd probably say I think I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a he.
That didn't really bother me.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That was the other thing. I just thought about it right when you were talking about him being dragged around by the sand person, the Tusken Raider kid. I like that episode overall. My favorite part, like I said, was the Sarlacc pit scene. I'm glad they did not put the special edition beak in there. But I'm guessing that the Sarlacc pit was probably dead at that point in time.
Yeah,
maybe. I guess he might have killed it from the inside with the using that flamethrower and stuff.
Well, I don't think we'll ever find anything else out about that, but that's what they led you to believe. He at least heard it to where he could get out.
Yep. And then of course the seeing Jabba's sail barge there, the ruins of it. Great. I thought that was all really cool. But yeah, overall I liked it. There wasn't any just like super awesome moments in it for me, like the return of Luke. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, I thought it was good. I'd give it probably 7.5.
They're going to have to get going, because in the next episode, I'm going to assume that they're going to pick up right where they caught the parkour specialist, where Fennec will take him back to Boba's palace, and Boba's going to come out of the tank and punish this guy. The scene that we got in the trailer,
information out of him.
The scene that we got in the trailer where they put somebody in the Rancor pit, and it's the view looking up. I bet it's him. They're going to put him in that Rancor pit. There's going to be some kind of danger down there. And then we got to get going. Once we establish who attacked Boba, now we got to get moving. And Boba is going to have to gain some power and authority on Tatooine really quick in the next 6 episodes. Especially if he's going to have some type of ability to help Mando in this upcoming culminating war that we're going to have. I know we're just starting out with Boba, and there's no doubt we're going to get a season 2. It hasn't been announced yet, but it's happening.
Yeah, you would think so for sure. I'm assuming that those guys that was attacking them was the mayor's people.
Yeah.
And that Twi'lek that came in there, that was the other thing that you just made me think of. That just looked like just a regular old guy with a things off of his head. It did not look very good at all. It
Yeah.
just looked real cheap.
It's tough for us, man, when we're
Yeah.
comparing these things to what we've seen so much with Return of the Jedi. Like
Yeah,
the 8D8 talking was a little off-putting to me.
yeah. His voice was that was definitely a little weird
Because we never saw that. Now, we've had
yeah.
8D8 speak in like a video game or something, and you
Mhm.
would think that they would have the ability to speak, and he's doing the
Yeah.
job of a protocol droid very marginally. But I'll tell you
Mhm.
what, when you're looking back on comparing Return of the Jedi to the current Disney plus Star Wars that we're getting, the one thing that I had the biggest issue with, Nick, was the
Mhm.
sound of Bib Fortuna's voice. He sounded
Oh.
nothing like
Oh, yeah.
Boba.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That was yeah, when that scene happened, I was just like,
completely
"Oh,
takes you out of it. There's no way he
yeah,
should have said that. I would
yeah.
take you
Oh,
to Jabba now.
Boba!"
Yeah, like
Yeah,
go
just
back to
like,
when he talks in
oh,
Return of the Jedi. You know, he sounded
yeah.
nothing like that. So some of that stuff, I feel like we're just going to let that go. It just is what it is. But we can always
Yeah,
address
yeah.
it.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be and this is just coming from old school, OT fans,
Yeah,
such as myself. A lot of the newer generation, like if my nieces and nephews watched that, they probably wouldn't even notice the same things I notice. So these are just my thoughts and just my feelings from being a hardcore OT guy growing up with nothing but the OT.
yeah,
No prequels, no anything. It was just OT all the time.
yeah,
So I know those movies forward and backwards, and so yeah, I'm always going to have that comparison there. It doesn't
sure.
mean I'm not going to not like the stuff that they're giving us. It's just
Yeah,
if I was on set or I was in charge, I would have been like, oh yeah, this needs to change. I don't like that.
right.
I personally would have made these changes or not done these things.
Yeah.
But it's just personal preference on my part.
Yep. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. For those of you who watch this on our YouTube channel, thank you very much for watching our highlights and sticking around for our discussion. And our Patreon members, thank you for watching the entire episode with us. Nick and I will be back doing more reviews as we're waiting for next week's episode 2 of the Book of Boba Fett. Let us know in the comments what you thought about this episode, and we will see you
Yep.
Saturday night at our weekly live stream.
Yep,
So,
and one other thing, guys, for those of you that might not know watching this on YouTube, you can watch the full thing of this on Patreon, which we just started, unedited, no ads,
yeah.
start to finish, and it's only $5 a month. So we'll be doing these regularly, posting the full videos over there.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Coach. He's Nick. You are Echo Base Network. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys.